ready to make some pulled pork barbecue sandwiches? Well, let me show you how I do it. I got a Smithfield pork loin right here. I'm going to go ahead and wash it up and pull that fat right on off the back, because I don't want to be chewing on none of that. Now, I done gathered all my seasonings up, and I'm ready to get started. So I got some onion powder right here. I'm going to go ahead on and add in some garlic powder. After that, I'm going to add in some lemon pepper. Then I'm going to add in some paprika and some grilled Mate Sweet and Smoky and some Tabitha brown like sweet like Smokey. Now, Auntie Tab, don't get mad at me, because this stuff got to go on some pork. And some Kinder Woodfire Garlic. So I had to transfer this to a bigger bowl, because now I have to add in some sugar. So I'm adding in some white sugar, and I'm also going to add in some brown sugar. So now I'm just going to mix that all together, and y'all, it smells so good and smoky. Now it's time to season my loin. So now I'm just adding on some mustard, and yeah, I'm using my fingers, and I'm just going to spread that mustard all over the front and back, and then I'm going in with my seasoning all over the front and the back, making sure I cover every part of this loin. Next, I'm going to wrap it up with the aluminum foil, making sure I cover it up real good, and then into the oven it goes. Let me get started on my slaw. I got some pre-bagged coleslaw right here. Yeah, I'm making it easy, y'all. I'm just going to chop up me some onions, and then I'm going to add them onions to that bowl. Now, after that, I'm going to get me some Duke's mayonnaise, and then I'm going to add in some sugar, white sugar, y'all, and then I'm going to add in some salt and pepper, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and then I'm going to mix that all together. Just mix it until it's smooth. I'm going to add my dressing to my cabbage mix, and then I'm going to mix it up real good. After that, I'm going to take it and put it in the refrigerator and let it get good and cold. I had to take my loin out of the pack and add it to the pan, because I didn't want to lose my juice. So I just putting it right back in the oven and let it cook until it's done. My meat is all done and it's good and tender, but I'm not done yet. I'm going to take this meat and shred it up. I already know my greedy spirit was going to kick in, and woo, doggy, it's good, it's good, it's good. Now I'm adding in some Baby Rays BBQ Sauce. I ain't making no barbecue sauce, but if you follow me, you know I know how. Then I'm adding in some honey. I'm going in with some mustard. Yep, mustard. Then I'm going in with some brown sugar. After that, I'm going in with some good old maple syrup. I want some maple flavor in mine. Next, I'm going to go ahead on and saute me up some onions. I just added some butter and onion to the pan, added a little bit of garlic to that pan, and I just cook it just to marry the flavors. Next, I'm adding it to my barbecue, and then after that, I'm going to add the rest of that barbecue sauce. And yes, I added some water to the bottle. Ooh, Lord, Miss Kells just do too much. And I do. I'm just going to pop that back in the oven and cook it till it all come together. And y'all, look at that. I just toasted me some brioche bread, and I'm going to add that to my plate. Open that barbecue up. It's steaming, y'all. Then I'm going to add that barbecue to my brioche bun. Then I'm going to top it off with some coleslaw. After that, I'm going to throw on some good old pickles. There it is, that masterpiece. Look at that, y'all. Now, y'all already know what's next. I got to give it a taste. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good right there.